This is day 4 of vocabulary, and we are looking closely at these words: misjudge, glower, and intricate. So let's look first at the example for the word misjudge. So think about this for a moment. Carrie thinks that she is the best speller in her class, but she doesn't do well on the spelling test. Has Carrie misjudged her spelling abilities? If you have someone next to you, you can turn and talk or think to yourself. Let's look at a second example. This example uses the word glower. So think about this. At the dog show, the judges announced that Mr. McMahon's dog is the grand prize winner. Will Mr. McMahon glower at the judges? Let's look at the last example. This example uses the word intricate. Mrs. Durkee wants to make a dress with the simplest dress pattern she can find. Will Mrs. Durkee buy an intricate dress pattern? Excellent. Now let's play a different game. We are going to practice creating a sentence using some of this week's vocabulary words. So for this first example, we're using the word misjudged. You are going to use this sentence frame to complete the sentence. I misjudged a friend when I, if you have someone next to you, you can turn and talk or think to yourself. Would it make sense to say something like, I misjudged a friend when I thought he had taken my backpack? Why or why not? Right, this does make sense because if we misjudge our friend and we thought they took our backpack but they really didn't, then that is an example of wrongfully or badly accusing someone. Let's look at the next example, glower. We know that glower means to stare angrily. So how might you use the word glower in a sentence? Would it make sense to say something like, when my brother woke me up, I glowered at him and told him to let me sleep? Why or why not? Right, I don't know about you, but if I'm sound asleep and someone wakes me up, I might stare pretty angrily at them and tell them to let me sleep. Let's look at the last example. This one uses the word intricate, which we know means complicated. So how might you use the word intricate in a sentence? Would it make sense to say the directions were intricate and hard? Why or why not? Right, we know that even with directions, they can be very complicated sometimes, which also is a synonym for intricate. So this would make sense in this example. That wraps up day 4. That is our week 10 in vocabulary. Again, those words came from Chicken Sunday. Please reach out to your teacher if you have any questions.